Hello everyone. Received a couple of questions about the technique. I spoke about Maverick technique and people asking about what meditations do I do or what are the best affirmations. And so I thought I'll touch base on the technique a little bit. This video focus just about the technique. So instead of writing people individually. So one of the most commonly asked questions was, um, how did I start? Now, to be honest, I can tell you things again that worked for me, and the two basic things that were a starting principle for me was I know nothing and I don't matter. Because if you look at grand scheme of things, planet Earth, and then we are into a galaxy, and then they say there are billions of galaxies. So in the grand scheme of things, we don't matter. So if you can make yourself agree to those 2 points, that you don't matter and you don't know anything, that's a good starting point. Now, next comes is, what is your leverage? Leverage means when something becomes a compulsion, you do it. For example, if a doctor says to you that you should drink less alcohol, it can harm you, people don't give much attention. Or if doctor says that you won't live if you keep drinking for 6 months, and people suddenly start thinking to change, that's called leverage. So leverage can be either imposed on you by the doctor, or if you think about yourself hard enough, it's something that you can create for yourself. Now, coming to the technique, where people have asked me about what meditations do I do. See, guys, basically, I think that your why is very important. So, what I felt was, I don't know much about meditation, so I decided to do few courses about meditation, and I did completely different kinds of meditation courses. Like, for example, there's a meditation called Raj Yoga meditation, then there is Vedantic meditation, then there is Sadhguru's meditation. So there are all sorts of different meditations, and unless you do them once or twice, you really don't know what you will connect with. Because in some of the meditations, they are asking you to just focus on your insights. In some of the meditations, you're thinking that you are sitting next to your creator. So it really depends, like, what will you feel comfortable with. So I feel that give it a try to a couple of different ones, and then you will understand that, okay, this is the one that I can feel connected with, and then do it consistently. Because you have to do it over a period of time to really understand or see the difference of where the difference is coming and how meditation is helping you. Now, next comes is affirmations. Now, affirmations are, I believe, based on your own personal life, where you need improvement, what areas of life you seek improvement in. So you will have to sit down with yourself, think about yourself hard, and then come up with affirmations that are consistent to what you want to be. Now, all I can say is that there are two very important things you should keep in mind while doing affirmations. Like, you have to say them as if they are in present tense, and you have to say them with a feeling. Now, for example, if you're having a bad day, or your friend, you generally say to him, oh, everything will be fine, just think positive. That is just an affirmation. So, and more often than not, it helps, but people don't dig it too much. So read about affirmation, Google what affirmations are, you will have a better understanding, and then you will need to come up with your own affirmations. Then comes visualization. See, it's like people see a dream and they keep looking at the dream, and that's something they keep on working to become. Like, for example, any like Sachin Tendulkar would have been thinking about cricket when he was a kid, or anyone, and then they have a plan they work on. So visualization is something where you need to see where you want to be. And visualization helps because if you are thinking with a fresh mind 10 minutes into your future, it gives you more energy and more positivity to go after it because you're thinking about it. So that's where visualization again, like it's again a little bit of self work, that where exactly you're looking for the improvement. Then exercise, like everybody, can write a biography or autobiography. Every person can be, because everybody does some sort of exercise, but just the point of it was it to have it in a everyday's routine, because yeah, that's what is important, consistency. People do things like half baked, half here and there, and do it for 2 months, then not do it. Have you noticed that whenever you see a healthy person, if you're a friend and you suddenly see, oh, like great, you look great, like what are you eating, what is your exercise plan, you need to understand that these things are not short term. The person who is looking fit to you, he leads a disciplined life. He is not doing it for a occasion. That's the lifestyle he chooses. He eats healthy and does certain things. So there is no plan that you can really take off anyone. You start on day one with very limited knowledge and you build up on it. And believe me, the more better you get, things come up. Like, you know, there are, as I said in my previous, lots of help available. So all you have to do is start. Then comes is reading, which goes back to my first point, that I know nothing, because once I started reading about these things, I realized that I just knew these words for the sake of the meaning, the dictionary meaning. But when I read about all these things, meditations, affirmations, visualization techniques, it more really convinced me that I really know nothing. So make reading a part of your day, and it can be like an audio book or physical reading or anything, but have 20-25 minutes, half an hour into your everyday schedule where you are reading about something that you don't know. Then comes intellect. This is where you call, like, if you are interacting with people, intellect is the intelligence which comes from reading and knowledge. So people can talk about all day about bullshit things. How was your weekend? What did you do? But intellectual minds don't waste their time talking the everyday life activities. So you need to understand that if you're happy with your intellect, or you need to work on your intellect. Then comes is charity. Like, I feel that have you ever experienced that whenever we donate something, give away free in charity, we feel very happy, because contribution is a very big part of human soul. So I firmly believe that our soul grows bigger when you give. So find reasons in life. So do a little bit of charity, do a little bit of, give your time a little bit as a social service. I'm not saying that it has to be like, if I know everybody's life is busy, but it's just about going out there and opening your eyes for 30 minutes to see what's happening around. That's all it is. So just like we can't just pretend living in a world and pretend we don't see anything. So there are a lot of people out there who need help. So do some charity, and that will really give you the happiness inside. And lastly is kindness. See, most of the people I see today, they are anything but kind. Like, people are going all sorts of things. People are going all sorts of journeys where we really know nothing about. So I think being kind is one of the basic traits every human being should work on. So that was my take on what I felt, what Maverick was about. And a couple of people asked me why the word maverick. See, it was not a word specific. You can pick up any word that you feel is right for you, because I felt that all the things that I felt were the ingredients to improving yourself. It had all the letters which I was looking for. So it was really not like a maverick technique, but it was just a word that I felt was helpful for me, and it was easy to remember things. So work your mind and work out your word, but keep doing it consistently, and in a couple of weeks time, and you will see a lot of positive reinforcements happening within you. And in the same way, any questions, feel free to shoot up. Yeah, I'll leave it on this positive note. Thank you so much.